Good morning. Happy Monday morning, first week of August. And my schedule opened up and I was just getting ready to make myself a new drink. So, not new, but it's a keto Frappuccino. So this weekend I was gone to Dallas, y'all. And we had to go through the Starbucks and everything, and you know they have those frappuccinos, but they're so full of sugar, and it's like one of my favorite summer treats. So I thought, well, you know, hey, hello, I'm going to make my own. So here we go. And what am I going to use? So I thought this is not a long video. It's just me popping in here, and I'm going to be popping in a lot more, y'all. Facebook is not, I don't know, Facebook is not my happy place anymore. Can I put it that way? I love my group, I love my people, but Facebook in general has just been frustrating, to say the least. So much on there that I just don't care to see. So that's just all I'm going to say about that. So this way, I thought, well, you know, I could still go live. I can still do my chit chats and kind of just start working at YouTube a little bit more. I can tell you what I'm eating. I can share what I'm doing with you guys. And so here's what I'm doing. I put about, well, I've got 2 cups crushed here, about 2.5 cups crushed ice in my blender, y'all. And, oh, I need to get a cup or a glass. Let's get something cute. Ooh, I like this. Let's see if this shall work. So, also something happening, which, you know, I do keto products. There's certain products that I love that I'm affiliated with. And the reason I'm affiliated with them is because I trust their stuff, you know. I trust their ingredients. Over the last 2.5, almost 3 years now, there's just been like my little set too. So I'm going to use something in a way I've never used it before. This, y'all, is the Perfect Keto instant keto coffee. It's the French vanilla flavor. And I can tell you really quickly, and I know it's backwards because I'm live this way. I'm going to work on getting better equipment so that you guys won't have to see everything backwards. But there's 7 grams of fat in this. There's 2 carbohydrates total. And there's 70 milligrams of potassium. It has 10,000 milligrams of MCT oil powder. It does have instant coffee crystals in it, so it's 60 milligrams of caffeine in it. All right, so if you want a quick pick-me-up, you want something sweet, I only had 1 cup of coffee super early this morning, so I'm already ready for something. I'm gonna do 2 cups of ice, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna use almond milk. And you know, guys, let me talk about this little gem of a baby. So we have an Aldi's in Tyler, and I live closer to Lindale, so for me, it's a 12 to 15 to 20 mile drive to get into the Aldi store. And when I was there this last time, they added a new brand of nut milk. Okay, so this is a coconut almond blend, paraben free, unsweetened, no sugar added, 1 total carb for this, and it is a toasted coconut almond blend. I tasted it. It's delicious. It was reasonably priced at $3.49, I think it was. So I'm super happy. I'm thinking this is going to be delicious. So I'm going to add some of this. It's going to get loud for just a second, y'all. But I'm going to use this to measure out. And I think I'm going to use like, a cup of coffee is 8. So I'm going to go 10 ounces. This is just me playing in the kitchen. I don't have this recipe written down or anything. I'm just like, hey, I feel like having a Frappuccino. It's summer, so I'm gonna put in 10 ounces of this toasted coconut almond milk. To my ice and my almond milk, I'm going to add a package of this instant keto coffee. Now, mind you, it's got stevia as the sweetener. So it'll be sweet. It already has that French vanilla flavor, so that makes it easy. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a teaspoon of instant coffee because I want more coffee flavor than I do sweet. I mean, you know how that is. Some things can just taste too sweet. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of instant coffee, and then I'm going to blend it. Blend. Now, I love my blender, y'all. I've got a Ninja Professional 1100 watt blender. I think it was only like $119. Got it for my birthday a couple of years ago. Every year I like a new appliance for my birthday, just saying. And then here we go. So I'm gonna pop that on there. Oops, this direction. And oh, I guess I gotta turn it on. That helps. And here we go. I will tell you, I did Google Frappuccino tips because I didn't want it to taste too runny and I didn't want it to taste too icy. So I kind of, tips for making Frappuccino is start out with some crushed ice. I guess you could use whole ice if you wanted, but my blender is so strong, I just put the ice in and I blended it and crushed it down until I had like 2 cups worth. So I'm gonna see how easy this comes out now. I probably ought to just spoon it out. Let's see, let's spoon it. And I ought to grab some sort of straw too. Anybody else I know wash their straws? I do. So I'm going to take this out and stir it. And it is like a slushy, you guys. Look. So I'm just going to take this now and just slush it into my glass here. And you know, I like it to be icy. If you don't want it as icy, you don't have to add as much ice to it. But for me personally, August, it's hot. I'm going to let this, there we go. And then right to the top. And I got a little more than what my glass will hold, but that's all right because I can put this up for later, I'm sure. I'm just going to stir it just to, because you know me, I like to make a mess. Now, a Frappuccino to me, which makes it wonderful, is whipped cream. Just a little bit. I mean, if you don't have to do this every day, guys, but you know, hey, why not? If you're gonna have a Frappuccino, you might as well Frappuccino it, right? That's one of my favorite things from Starbucks back in the pre-keto days, as I wanted to have the whip, and I also wanted some syrup, so I got some Zero chocolate right here. You could do caramel, you could do whatever you want to. I like to run it back and forth and then just cut it off. It's a sticky mess. And then, voila. Look at that. See, I feel so special. On keto, you don't have to be deprived, y'all. You don't have to. Oh, I'm so glad I added that little kick of extra coffee. It's so delicious. If you want to get super fancy, you could have taken your glass and you could just run a little of that chocolate syrup, sort of like they do when they make, what is it, the mudslides and stuff. You could line your glass with a little chocolate or caramel if you wanted to. But that is so good. And I like the little bitty shards of ice because it's so like tiny but cold and refreshing. And I've got some fat going on here. I've got some caffeine going on here. The chocolate syrup is the bomb. Now, everybody says, well, which one is it? I'll try to hold it still. It is the Zero chocolate syrup, sweetened with monk fruit. It's delicious. It's yummy. And I can share links for that if anybody's interested in that as well. So, guys, that's how fast that was. How easy was that? Now here's a little side info for you. If you were on Facebook, you saw I shared a coupon code, which I can share with y'all on here too. So Perfect Keto is having a sale site-wide, buy 2 get 1 free right now. Through Friday, I believe it is. So if you haven't tried it or you want to try it, this would be a good time to try some of their products out. You can buy the instant keto coffee in these little convenient packs, or you can buy it in the little jars, and you know, however you want to. I like the convenient packs myself. I like it in a little box of these. That way, you know, it stays fresher to me anyway. And then they're convenient, so you can take them with you wherever you go. And you can add hot or cold to this. You could just use straight up water, but I thought the coconut almond milk was a great option. And of course, I have my handy dandy whipped cream dispenser. I bought this last summer and I love it. So, bon appetito! It's so good, you guys. You don't have to add the extra espresso, but I always have a little bit. This is the I think it's Delalo or Delayo. Depends, I guess. It looks more Italian, but it's instant espresso. And let me see what the nutritional information is on it. 1 tablespoon is a serving. I only used 1 teaspoon. 5 calories. Total carbs 2 for a tablespoon. So divide that 2 and you get less than 1, because I'm just adding a little kick in there. So yeah, it's handy dandy to have. All right. Let me see here. You can freeze your glass to keep the drink cold longer. Excellent idea. I love mine the same way, Nancy. Hi, Lisa. Just. Yes. You guys have been making your own for a while. Yes, Lisa says she agrees with the Facebook comment. All right, yeah. All right, well, this is not a long live at all. I just wanted to share an easy product for you. I have made Frappuccinos in the past. I don't know that I shared them or not. You know, it's just a great way. It's not overly sweet, but it does have that refreshing coffee that you want on a hot day type of deal. And if I was traveling, I could easily just put this in my mug and pop a straw in it and go down the road with my sunglasses on, being all bougie. Yeah, don't I look bougie? So that's it. I'm gonna end this live. I will share any links for any of this stuff. The Perfect Keto, definitely, because there is a code you can use. It's buy 2 get 1. I think that's what it is. But I'll make sure it's right, and you can get those if you're interested in Chalk Zero or the whipped cream dispenser. Have at it. I got this coffee at Walmart. My cream is from Walmart. And I got my almond milk at Aldi's. So, thank y'all. I appreciate you watching. Enjoy Frappuccinos. They're so delicious. Talk to you later. Remember, fats first, moderate protein, low carb, and get you some.